Bible journaling friends, it's Jade from the Holy Mess, and today I'm here to create with you using the New Illustrated Faith Devotional Kit, Only One You. So let's start by taking a sneak peek at this kit so you can see closer what is actually inside. I was so surprised at how many wonderful things were in this kit. So let's start at the beginning. First, there are 4 session cards. Now, I've talked about session cards before, but just in case you've never actually touched a kit, let me show you. For a session card, there's usually full color art on one side. And then on the other side, there is a devotional and then space for you to write out your thoughts with a specific recommended verse for you to put that journaling on that page. So there are 4 of those. You could use them once a week to last you through the month or however you wanted to do it. This month we also have, and just forgive me, there's so much in this kit, there's no way that I can get it all laid out so you can see everything at once. This month the kit has cardstock stickers instead of the clear stickers, and I actually like the change. I think the tabs are going to be really fun to use on the edges. And I think the cardstock stickers are just going to create a little bit more definement and definition that's fun. So 2 sheets of full color cardstock stickers. We have 4 separate note cards. Now the note cards are full color and they are 2-sided. So if you'll see there on this one, there's lines on the back so that you can do some journaling. So they all have a verse. So they're not session cards with a specific devotional, but they are another thing that you can actually use to create your own little devotional card inside the kit. So I like that. There are 4 of them. There are 3 heart-shaped tip-ins, and these are double-sided, so you could use them either direction. Super fun. Lots of colors in this kit. We have the washi tape, which this month says created, called, crowned, and wildly loved, as well as a circle cardstock sticker, Only One You. Of course, we have the thank you note. We have a set of stamps. The stamps this month have these fun eyelashes. And you'll see inside the kit all of the different ways that you can use those. A flower made to shine, a heart. And then also this month, one of my favorites, we have this package of die cuts. And they are a lot of fun because they're all sorts of colors. You can use them in conjunction with all of the different verses. As well, a lot of them have verses on the back as a suggestion of where you might want to put that die cut in your Bible. So if you're somebody that is like, oh, I like that, but now what do I do with it? This kit is fun because every single one of these has a verse on the back to give you a little bit of a push of where you might want to put them. So those are all super fun things. And this kit is all about you. What makes you unique? There is only one you. So I'm going to move some of this off to the side, and today we're going to be creating on session card 4. I don't know why I always seem to use session card 4. It just is the one that seems to call to me. Session card 4 says chosen on the front with a very bright kind of mod graphic of a crown, and it's the story of Esther, and specifically Esther 4:14 that says, who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this. And I have to tell you, ladies, that this kit with all of the colors and this verse just really popped out my girl power. So excuse me while we girl out a little bit. As a mom of 4 boys, sometimes I just need to girl out. So I'm working in the My Promise Bible. And I'm going to begin by finding Esther 4:14, and I'm going to put a craft sheet under each page. And today I am reaching for some gelatos. Now, something I want to point out about gelatos, if you have never used gelatos before and you are curious to know what they are all about, I am seeing them sold individually in stores now. So instead of investing in one of those really big kits, if you're not sure if you're going to like it, try going to the store and just buying one or two in complementary colors, or maybe two of your favorite colors, just to try it out and see what you think. So if you're interested in girling out with me, this is the passion fruit color. And I am going to begin with gusto by just using my gelato, and I'm going to color all along the edge of this margin, just like this. And then when I am finished, I might do a little bit up on the top too. When I am finished coloring, I am going to take this little bitty finger dauber and I am going to use it to just smudge around. Now, you do not have to smudge with the gelatos. You could leave them just the way they are. You could also get a paintbrush with a little bit of water, and you could activate them water-wise. But I'm smudging them around because I find that it just makes them really quick and easy to move on to the next step. And then as you'll see with gelatos, if you need more color, you just put a little bit more on top and then you keep brushing in. So I'm going to stick to the one color just so you get an idea, if you're going to go to the store and you're going to pick up one color, you get an idea of what it might look like if you were going to just do one color. But you could also add extra, and I'll show you later. It'll make sense later. But I'm going to do actually both margins on this page. We're going to do a 2-page spread today. I told you I was girling out, and I am not going to let you down. So you'll notice I turned my Bible upside down because I am right-handed, and so it is easier for me when you're working with the gelatos. It's easier if you kind of pull from the inside to the outside. It'll keep your page from getting all bunched up and possibly ripped. So I just turn my Bible over so that then I am still going in the direction that is going to be easier for me to work with. And then again with the dauber, you'll notice I'm going from the inside and then pulling it to the outside. You can also use your finger to do this. You can use a makeup sponge. You don't have to have one of these little daubers. I got them as a Christmas present, and I am really enjoying having them, but they're definitely not necessary for gelatos. So I do recommend them if you have a lot of gelatos and you're looking at maybe you're making an investment to make your set more fun to use. And then the dauber kind of picks up a lot of colors, so now I'm pulling a little bit of the color onto the page itself, because why not? And then the fun thing with the dauber is the other thing you can do is you can actually just, if you don't have enough color, you can actually just put a little bit straight from the thing to pull a little bit of color onto this page. Okay. Now if you do not go for the pink, purple, when you see what we're doing with this, I think a yellow would work. I just was really feeling the pink. It is a very gray day out today. It is very, very windy, and I just needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. So now I've got some color all over my page. And we're going to turn our book back around, and we're going to get started at looking at who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this. And the first thing that I want to do is just think on that a little bit. God made us queen too, and so I'm gonna grab the washi, and I love this word washi because you can often use it. I actually like to use all of my washi in little bits and pieces. There's so much on the roll. I'm not sure as I could ever use it all. So I take what I like, and then, so I know I love the Wildly Loved, but I'm actually not going to use this for this because I'm kind of going for the alliteration, so you will see. I'm going to begin with a pigment ink stamp pad. And I'm going to start with this really cool new toy that I purchased. It is a stamp, one of the ones that you can twist the little things. And this one has letters and numbers, and it has 8 across. So what I have actually done, and making sure that I get it right side up, that would just be me, is I put in there, as you'll see, the words you are. So I'm going to stamp you are, and then I'm going to use the washi tape, and I'm going to pull off just that first word, created, and I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to go back to my stamp, and I'm going to put you are. Now for this page, I'm not doing neat and tidy and all straight lines. The look I was going for was just kind of a little bit of everywhere. So you are created, you are called, and you are crowned. So I felt like this really helped me make the connection to Esther and where she was going in life. And I liked the alliteration. I liked the wildly loved. I am wildly loved. You are wildly loved. I just decided not to add it into this particular one. So now on one side I have you are created, you are called, and you are crowned. And that is using this alphabet stamp here. So the thing that jumped in my mind next, and I'm not going to let you ladies off the hook, I'm going to ask you guys straight out. If you are created, and you are called, and you are crowned, and who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this. Connect the dots with me, ladies. You are crowned, and maybe you are made queen for such a time as this. So on this other page, I am going to ask you, and I'm pulling letters from a different letter set, and I'm not sure if they're all going to fit, so I'm going to kind of give a little bit of, going to kind of squeeze them in a little bit tight here so that I get lots of letters on the page. What and I like how these turned out to look kind of zebra-ish. I'm liking the pink and the black and the white. So what is in this letter set? Sometimes if I go to the craft store and it's one of those where I have like a 50 off coupon, this is something that I would pick up with that 50 off coupon, because it's like, well, I'm here and I have the coupon, and so I'll just pick this up and then I have it. So I'm getting down to where it's almost time to get another one. What is your You guys know where I'm going with this, don't you? Oh, yes, I did. Not letting you guys off the hook. If we're going to girl out, we've got to girl out, ladies. Where's my M? Girls are strong. Girls are powerful. We have so much inside us that we sometimes shrink. So I'm going to call you out. What is your kingdom, ladies? That's it. What is your kingdom? You were crowned for just a time as this. What is your kingdom? Ask yourself that, ladies. What is your kingdom? And then you need to go and you need to rule that. because I think sometimes in life we kind of just, I know I do, and I'm not saying, maybe I shouldn't say we, let me say me. Sometimes I wander along in my safety zone because it's just easier. And so every now and then I have to push myself and say, hey, why am I here? So ask yourself, ladies, why are you here? What is your kingdom? If you are created, you are called, you are crowned, what's your kingdom? Let's make sure that we know our kingdom so that when we are called for such a time as this, we know what our kingdom is and we know that it's our job to step up. So I already love what's going on with this page. I do want to show you a couple of the stamps that are on this month's kit. I always pull out more things than I think I could possibly use just in case. And I don't want to I really like this flower, so I'm going to put some of those flowers in. As well, I'd like to show you a few of these little die cuts. And I really liked, that one was kind of fun. The crown that matches the card is kind of fun. And I also really liked this one, Be Beautiful. And so I wasn't sure if I wanted to add that or if I was going to just, so I'm never quite sure where I'm going with this. Maybe that might go right there. Okay, so let's put some flower stamps on so you can see where this comes out. Okay, we'll put one here. Okay, and we'll put one over here, and then maybe here, and so I will just decorate the page with some flower stamps. Okay, the other stamp, excuse me while I grab a wipey. The other stamp that's in this kit that I think will be fun to use when you're grilling out is this tiny little heart stamp. Here. Okay. So I think that there are fun stamping options with this kit. Now something that I will do probably later is go around these letters with a very, very fine black marker just to highlight them a little bit better, but I want to be able to go slow on that, so I'll probably go ahead and do that after the fact. And I also pulled out, excuse me, my hearts. You guys have seen my little heart containers before, and this is where I keep just my little remnants of little hearts, and so I pulled that out because I was thinking that I might need some hearts for today. And I'm never quite sure what's in here, and I'm never quite sure what I'm going to love and what's going to work out. I think I'm going to grab a couple of these black ones, and I'm going to glue them down. Like that. Okay. And just glue stick for these. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use some glue because I don't have any tape with me, and I'm going to glue in this beautiful right here, but I only put glue on this half so that I can still pick it up and read the words underneath if I want to, so that it's there, be beautiful, but I can still read it. And I'm looking for some more of those black hearts. If you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to put some of those over there, and then I'm going to put a date stamp, and then I will leave you to it. And don't sit this one out, ladies. I challenge you. Ask yourself, what is your kingdom? Why are you here? What has God put you in control of? And maybe it's not for such a time as this, but if we don't know what our kingdom is, how are we going to know that we were put there for such a time as this? So I'm going to grab that date stamp, and today is April 3rd. Oh, that reminds me, ladies, my date stamp is still in March, so give me just a moment. But if you are watching this video the first week of April, I totally forgot. I'm glad I remembered. There's two things I have to tell you before I go. If you're watching this video the first week of April, there is a 25% off sale going on at Illustrated Faith right now. And you can get this kit for 25% off the first week of April. I think it goes until April 9th, and it's 2018. So that's the first thing that I have to tell you. If you're interested in this kit, jump on it early so that you get that 25% off. The second thing I wanted to tell you is new with this kit. When you order the kit, you will also get in your email a digital copy of all of the things that I showed you that were in the kit, which is awesome because that means that, like those two-sided ones, you know, you can use it one place, and then you can just print off another one if you want to use it someplace else. You can print on sticker paper if you want to print something on sticker paper, or if you needed to resize a little, you could resize. So that's something new with this kit that I think is really exciting. Not only do you get the physical part of the kit, but they're also sending a digital part of the kit. So, and that will come in your email after your order has been processed. And then the fun thing is, and I'm not, fingers crossed, they say that you'll get it the day after you place your order, so you can start working with that digital kit while you're waiting for your physical kit to arrive in the mail. So that's really exciting. I think that's something I think is fun, and I'm glad that they're starting on giving you that option. So ladies, it has been so fun to create with you. I loved growing out with you. I hope you enjoyed what I made. I ask you, what is your kingdom? You are created, you are called, and you are crowned. So let's search our hearts and figure out what our kingdom is. So when that conflict steps up, we're ready to stand up, and we're ready to take care of this, and we're ready to be queen of that kingdom like God intended us to. Thank you so much, and as always, blessings and prayers for sanity.